boy, the Cosmic Squid, and I am here to talk to you about the absolute insanity that is the Cena Bomb that we witnessed this past Friday night on SmackDown. I, like everybody else, have been absolutely buzzing about the Cena Bomb that was done on SmackDown this past Friday night, and I feel like it's one of those situations where WWE has managed to capture lightning in a bottle. So now we're going to go ahead and talk about it. But before we do, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, as it does help out with the algorithm. And of course, we've recently reached 50 subscribers, so I'll be able to start live streaming a little bit more and discuss wrestling topics, anime topics, and things of that nature. But without any further ado, we are going to talk about the Cena Bomb. I'm not particularly a huge fan of how they decided to start this particular segment. The match prior being ended via disqualification, with John Cena hitting Ron Killings upside the head with the undisputed WWE Championship. And of course that led to CM Punk coming out and trying to fight off John Cena, them getting into a scrap in the ring before he ends up getting low blowed and subsequently hit upside the head with the WWE Undisputed title. Of course, after this, John Cena pulls out the Slim Jim table, trademark, and puts him through it, leading up to the setup of how John Cena was set up for CM Punk's pipe bomb. Now the roles are reversed. John Cena is now sitting on the turnbuckle, preparing to verbally lay into CM Punk. Say what you will about John Cena, but his ability to keep the crowd eating out of the palms of his hands no matter what he's saying is something that does need to be studied in any pro wrestling promo class. John Cena, not missing a beat, absolutely demolished CM Punk in this promo, laying into him, saying things like he was the best in the world for 7 minutes 14 years ago. Once again, circling back to CM Punk's original pipe bomb promo. But what this also does, at least in my opinion, is show his ability to, even though recycle something that the WWE has used in the past, still manage to make it his own. As we know, John Cena is an absolute monster on the promo, on the microphone, and with him being able to, knock down CM Punk the way that he did, it really leads me to look forward to next Friday night SmackDown when CM Punk finally responds. CM Punk, being no slouch on the microphone himself, will no doubt have a lot to say about what John said on the previous night's SmackDown that we just saw. Now, of course, it's not just the promo itself, but the elements of the promo that have a lot of people talking. John Cena referenced several superstars that are no longer with the company. Claudio Castagnoli, who's currently having a run in AEW with the Death Riders. You have Nick Nemeth, former TNA World Heavyweight Champion. And of course, you have the King of the Indies, Matt Cardona, all being named in this notorious promo. And it's tiny little bits and pieces of the promo that really make you realize that things are changing in the WWE, no matter how small, no matter how slow. Back in the day, WWE talent would never, ever mention any other companies outside of WWE. Talent would usually have to, delete social media posts or even be out and out fired for even being seen at a competing company show. Now, of course, John Cena being on his farewell tour and being the current WWE Undisputed Champion might give him a little bit more leeway to say whatever he wants on live TV. But at the exact same time, it hasn't been the first time that anybody else has mentioned outside WWE talent. But with John Cena being as big of a star as he is, him mentioning outside companies does a lot for the world of pro wrestling, not just WWE. Now, of course, there were some elements that he copied, but at the exact same time, he still managed to make this promo all his own, telling Punk that he's not the voice of the voiceless, calling him a capitalist, all sorts of things that would really get under the skin of CM Punk. And it's this blurring between realism and the work that really gets people invested, at least me personally, because up until this promo, I was absolutely disinterested in this rivalry, in this chase for CM Punk to get another heavyweight title. And seeing CM Punk at the end of a promo that has such viciousness is something that we haven't seen in quite some time, at least not without him being able to respond in kind. But once again, I'm extremely excited to see where this rivalry goes now. Of course, I'm not a fan of the WWE still doing business with Saudi Arabia, but at the end of the day, I don't own the company, so hey, what are you gonna do? This has just been a little short video, me discussing my thoughts and feelings on where this feud is going between John Cena and CM Punk. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, as it does help out with us growing. I want to grow this community. Also, hit the notification bell to be aware of when I upload new videos and shorts. We will see you soon.